I arise today through the strength of heaven, light of sun, radiance of moon, splendour of fire, speed of lightning, swiftness of wind, depth of sea, stability of earth, and firmness of rock. I am wind on sea, I am ocean wave, I am roar of sea, I am bull of 7 fights, I am vulture on cliff, I am dewdrop, I am fairest of flowers, I am boar for boldest, I am salmon in pool, I am lake on plain, I am a mountain in a man, I am a word of skill, I am the point of a weapon that poureth forth combat, I am a god who fashioneth fire for a head, who smootheth the ruggedness of a mountain, who is he that announteth the ages of a moon, and who the place where falleth the sunset, who calleth to the cattle of the house of terror, and on whom do the cattle of terror smile? Who is the troop? Who is the god who fashioneth edges in a fortress of gangerene? Enchantment about a spear, enchantment of wind. And I invoke the fecundity of the land through the way of the white cow, Balak Nabophinya. And although you can't see it, I'm just making an offering of milk to Banva. Blessed be. I invoke the life-giving waters of Boan as I offer honey to the land. Blessed be. And I honour the grace of the stars through Breed as I offer these rose petals to the land. Blessed be. And I invoke all lands of all peoples across all of the nations, finding the common thread that unites us all and calling to peace as we invoke Bamvo Fola, I invoke the land of Eru. Eru Bamvo Fola, I invoke the land of Eru. Fruitful be her seas, perpetually green her forest. Feel her in my bones, I feel her in my blood. I feel her in my bones, I feel her in my blood. I invoke the land of Eru. Surging is the mighty sea, mighty is the upland full of meadows. Full of meadows is the rainy wood. Rainy is the river full of waterfalls. Full of waterfalls is the spreading lake. Spreading is the spring of multitudes. A multitudes of peoples is the assembly of the kings of Tiawa. Tiawa is a tower of tribes, the tribes of the sons of Mil. Warriors, ships, vessels, island is a mighty vessel. Flourishing is Ebadon, a very wise incantation of the very wise wives of Crash. Outcry of the wives of Bunya. Island is a vast woman. Eramon slukta, ir Aiba entreated her. I invoke the land of Eru. Eru Bamvo Fola, I invoke the land of Eru. Eru Bamvo Fola, I invoke the land of Eru. Fruitful be her seas, perpetually green her forest. Feel her in my bones, I feel her in my blood. I feel her in my bones, I feel her in my blood. And so we call to the guardians of the earth, the she themselves, who hold us and help us in understanding the world around us, and our relationship to the earth, sea and sky. Twilight envelop me, twilight embolden me, twilight awaken the she. Twilight envelop Two-headed Anon took it, the name of the leader which they had. It was Lucky, was Berak, noble son of Erdenes. The 7 other chieftains thereafter, with splendour, with combat, they were powerful against their firm conflict. The 7 lofty great sons of Eflu, Dire, Dianket, Krejna the brazier, Luzna the carpenter, who was an enduring plunderer, Luada, who was the silver-handed, Lumakian, Govnu the smith. Twilight enveloped me, twilight emboldened me, twilight awakened the sheep. Twilight enveloped me, twilight emboldened me, twilight awakened the sheep. Dire, Diaket, Krejna, Luzna, Luada, Lu, and Goivni. Dire, Diaket, Krejna, Luzna, Luada, Lu, and Goivni. Two-headed Danon lived in the northern isles of the world, learning law and magic and druidry and wizardry and cunning, until they surpassed the sages of all of the arts of Evendom. There were 4 cities in which they learnt law and science and the diabolic arts, to wit Phaias and Gorias, Findias and Morias. Out of Phaias was brought the stone of fire. It was used in Tiawa, used to roar under every king that would take the realm of Ireland. Out of Gorias was brought the spear that Lu held. No battle was ever won against it, or he that held it in his hand. Out of Findias was brought the sword of Noada. When it was drawn from its deadly sheath, no one ever escaped from it, and it was irresistible. And out of Morias was brought the dyer's cauldron. No company ever went from it unthankful. Twilight enveloped me, twilight emboldened me, twilight awakened the sheep. Twilight enveloped me, twilight emboldened me, twilight awakened the sheep. Dire, Dianket, Krejna, Lutna, Luada, Lu, and Goivni. Dire, Dianket, Krejna, Lutna, Luada, Lu, and Goivni. So we call to the 4 directions of north, south, east and west. We call above us and below us and all around us, and enter into our centre of our being. And the stone that we've been dressing through this ritual represents the soul of the land itself. It has milk, honey and rosebuds sprinkled upon it. And we're going to focus on this being filled with goodness, filled with harmony, filled with kindness to help the world that we live in. Final part of this ritual, we're going to call to the Morogu, who calls to the highest peace. And we're just going to radiate that goodness out to the world, the fecundity of the land, the life-giving waters, and the grace of the stars through Banva, Bowen and Bried. And the Morogu is a giver and taker of life, as is the Dyer, her lover. And they come together and wish to make sure that the earth, sea and sky is in balance and harmony. Let us call to the highest peace. Peace high as heaven, heaven down to earth, earth under heaven, strength in every one. Cups great fullness, fullness of honey, meads till satiety, summer in winter. Grazing for sheep, wood grown like antlers, weapons for ever departing, mast upon trees, bough low bending, bending with increase. Wealth for a son strongly necked, yoke for a bull, bull for a praise song. Refrain for a tree, wood for the fire, fire for the asking. Rock from the soil, woven into victories. Boyne for a hostel, hostel of resonant extent. Green growth after spring, autumn increase of horses. A company for the land, land with trade to its farthest shore. May it be mightily forested, perpetually sovereign, peace high as heaven, life eternally. Peace high as heaven, heaven down to earth, earth under heaven, strength in every one. Morgu, Morgu, let us pray for peace. Morgu, Morgu, let us pray for hope. Morgu, Morgu, let us be reborn. Peace high as heaven, heaven down to earth, earth under heaven, strength in every one. Peace high as heaven, heaven down to earth, earth under heaven, strength in every one. Morgu, Morgu, let us pray for peace. Morgu, Morgu, let us pray for hope. Morgu, Morgu, let us be reborn. Peace high as heaven, heaven down to earth, earth under heaven, strength in every one. And we finish with adorning ourselves with ash. Imbued with the blessings of the Kaliak from the sacred fire. Blessed be. May there always be peace in the world.